Toby.
Toby, get back to work.
I think he's dead. He must be dead. Can't get in the kitchen, can you? Nope. Every now and again, Toby will encounter a door stopper. Oh, he's avoiding it now. I need to make Toby walk into this door stopper. And I'll show you exactly. Oh God, he's like reversing now. Sir, why are you reversing? You must go into the door stopper so I can show you. No, why does he's like shy on camera. Usually he'd get stuck on one of these door stoppers and he'd just like circle it over and over again. Will Toby get stuck? Possibly. Aha! You have been caught, Toby. What are you doing, lad? What is this? He's stuck on the door stopper and he can't get out. So we have to like stop him. Just like, yeah, look, he just gets stuck on this thing. Silly Toby. And tell him go in the kitchen and he'll be like, nah bruh, can't do that. It's too big of a ledge for him. What? Oh my God, I do not know if I caught that on camera or not, because it was really out of focus. But look what you did, man. Look what you did, Toby. You knocked the whole tripod over. What if my camera was on here? Like, Toby is out of control. He is absolutely insane. It's time to put an end to Toby. For now. Toby has been my vacuum cleaner for the past 3 months. Toby is, of course, the robot vacuum there that a company called Lefant sent me to check out on the channel. I have been absolutely loving having Toby as like a robot vacuum that just roams around your house and vacuums for you. It's been great, honestly. They're very inexpensive, especially this model that I have here today. I'll leave a link down below in the description where you can buy yourself one of those exact robot vacuums. There are obviously some severe problems with Toby. Toby isn't the smartest robot in the world, unfortunately. He's quite stupid. He does all sorts of ridiculous things like knock over tripods, lights, literally anything you can imagine. It's almost like having a real pet where, you know, they'll just wreak havoc in your house. But Toby, you know, he's a vacuum. In the end, you know, Toby is a vacuum cleaner, and what he does is he sucks up dust and all sorts of other crap he can find on the floor. So literally any object you're going to leave lying around on the floor, whether that's a cable, some noodles, anything, Toby will suck it up no matter what. So you pretty much have to Toby-proof your entire apartment or house. You know, I have no idea how this guy would function in like a multi-story building. Jesus Christ, he'd probably fly off one of the stairs or something. But even with Toby's humongous flaws as a freaking robot vacuum, he is awesome. He does a very good job as an actual vacuum. Anything that Toby drives over, you know, any object on the floor, it'll somehow end up inside of Toby. Unfortunately, you have to Toby-proof your apartment, as I mentioned a second ago, so you can't leave any kind of like cables on the floor, else Toby will drive over them and attempt to suck those cables up. He will of course fail, as often those cables are like plugged into the wall or something, and then he'll just get stuck and he starts beeping and screaming at you to save him. You can't be eating cables out here, Toby. This is not a part of your diet. This give it back. Sir. No cables. Toby has gotten stuck countless times. Toby managed to suck almost the entirety of one of the drawstrings that you used to like pull the blinds down. Yeah, he drove over that thing and then he just started like sucking it up, thinking it's like, you know, dust or something. And yeah, he managed to absolutely tangle himself. This was, I think, within the first couple of days of ownership, he pulled this stunt. That's when I knew, I'm like, okay, clearly we have to Toby-proof the entire apartment. There can't be a single cable on the floor, else Toby will attempt to suck that cable up. There can't be any drawstrings, just nothing that he can kind of, you know, drive over and attempt to suck up and fail and then get tangled up. As I mentioned a second ago, over the first few days of ownership, he sucked up one of the drawstrings and he got so tangled up that the drawstring like went inside of his wheel, and I literally had to disassemble him. Like I got a screwdriver, I had to like unscrew a bunch of parts and untangle him because he drove over one of them drawstrings and just started sucking the whole thing up. It was an awful experience, but I managed to fix him, like actually doing maintenance work on him. Like you can take the wheels off and actually like untangle him pretty damn easily. So he's like a very easy robot vacuum to work on if anything does happen to go wrong, which is good. In terms of battery life, Toby tends to roam around for maybe like an hour or two, unless he gets stuck on like a door stopper or tends to slide underneath one of the TV stands and then can't get out of there. Yeah, in the living room, I have to kind of make some kind of barrier there where the TV stand is so that Toby can't get underneath it and then get stuck for hours and hours. Like, I think he was once stuck there for about a week and like I just didn't know where he went. There's been times where Toby gets stuck in like a new place and I don't really know like where he is. So every now and again, Toby goes missing. And sometimes I'm like, did he like leave the apartment or something? Like, where is my robot vacuum gone? There's been times where I've like literally searched every corner of the apartment looking for him because I'm like, you know, I want to vacuum the house. Like, where's Toby gone? Did someone steal him or something? Like, is he gone for a walk outside? Like, did he go to Tesco's or something? I don't know. But every now and again, he does get just absolutely lost in the house and I have no idea how to find him. Luckily, he is smart enough, so if he actually does get stuck on something and you happen to be in the house whilst he gets stuck on something, he will begin to beep very loudly so you can easily find him. But Toby, of course, won't be beeping for the rest of his life because, you know, he's like low on battery, he's stuck. You know, eventually the battery life will run out and he'll stop beeping and then you just have to go looking in every corner of your apartment, under every couch, under every table. Like, where's Toby gone? I distinctly remember one time where Toby disappeared completely. I had no clue where he was. I looked in every room, every corner. I'm like, I was convinced that someone took him outside and just like left him. Like, he's been kidnapped or something. I don't know what happened to him. Toby's missing. I'm ready to, you know, print out a bunch of flyers, stick them all over the city. Have you seen Toby? Have you seen this robot vacuum? He's my pet. But luckily, you know, he didn't leave the apartment. I found him in the living room shortly after. But I literally searched everywhere in the house. I was so confused. I'm like, where did you go, man? But yeah, he just ended up being like in the living room, tangled up with a bunch of cables in the corner. So yeah, luckily Toby was found. You know, he's doing all right. Owning one of these like robot vacuums is almost like having a pet. Pets in this apartment are unfortunately not allowed, else I'd probably get like a husky or something. But no pets allowed in this apartment. So the next closest thing obviously is like one of these robot vacuums. Like, they're functional and it's almost like having a pet. You have to like take care of it, you know, empty it out all the time. What on earth have you consumed? Oh. What? You just inject this out of yourself. What is this, Toby? What have you just shot this out? I'll stick it on you. There you go. Anyway, the reason I'm actually making this video is because we have a delivery from the same company, Lefant. They sent me one of their new robot vacuums that now supports Amazon ALEXA. I think they're very similarly priced, like very inexpensive robot vacuums. Like, as a vacuum, they do a good job. Like, don't get me wrong, even with all the colossal flaws of this robot and in breaking stuff and knocking things over all the time, getting stuck, once you like Toby-proof your apartment or like, you know, make your apartment less of a hazardous environment for these robot vacuums, then they do an absolutely flawless job. If he runs out of battery, he will make his way back to his charging station, which is in my bedroom. So all in all, like, they do a really good job. And I've really been enjoying using these robot vacuums as like my primary vacuum cleaner. I don't have any kind of like Hoover or anything. I just turn on Toby, he does his thing, he goes around, he gets from room to room, no problemo. Apart from the kitchen. The one problem with Toby is that he can't get into the kitchen. I'm hoping with this new robot that I haven't named yet. So you guys, I'm gonna let the YouTube community name the next robot. It's gonna be a crazy one, but we are gonna be unboxing a brand new robot vacuum to replace Toby. Technically, Toby won't be replaced, but instead we're gonna have like a new primary robot vacuum, which is this new one. From what I understand, the new robot vacuum should be way better than Toby, as Toby does tend to like struggle here and there in life, but you know, it is what it is. He is just a cheap robot vacuum. There's only so much he can do. So hopefully this new one's gonna be a little bit better and will cause less problems for me in life. So without further ado, I think we should probably check out the new vacuum, as the box is literally like around the corner here. What is this one actually called? Let's put this guy on the desk here. So the new robot's model is the M520, and what Toby's model name is, I don't have a clue, but I'm gonna leave a link down below in the description to both Toby and the new robot. I don't know about you guys, but personally, I am like a big fan of these like home robots. Like, I would much rather have one of these robot vacuums vacuum my entire apartment for me than me vacuuming my apartment myself with like a normal Hoover or something. To be honest, I kind of thought these things were gimmicks at first. Like, I really didn't think a like 200-pound robot vacuum could do a good job. But Toby, who's like off camera there, really did change my mind. Even though he's like a cheap robot vacuum, he does a good job as a vacuum. Like, anything on the floor, he's gonna suck up. He comes back filled with dust every single time. And it blows my mind. I'm like, where did you even get this dust from, dude? Because like, whenever I have my windows open, and almost in every single room, the windows are always open, so there's always dust getting in, and the floor just happens to get, you know, this thin layer of dust that you can't see in person, I suppose. But Toby sucks all of that dust up. He does a great job every single time. And I'm hoping this new robot here can be an even bigger improvement. Hell, this one supports Amazon ALEXA. So I can go ahead and just say like, hey, ALEXA, start the robot vacuum. And it'll be like, all right, man, say no more. And you know, off it goes. It just starts vacuuming your apartment through your voice. Okay, so this one actually came very well packaged. Look at this guy, dude. Free move technology, Lefant home robot. Ooh! Alright, so everything's here. I'ma just quickly unbox all this stuff and then we can go over the package contents. So we get a power adapter. Cool. We have a remote. Wow, this is a fancy remote. There is the robot vacuum itself. Let's take it out of the packaging. Wow, look at this guy. It looks way more advanced than Toby, to be honest. I'm hoping that this robot can somehow make his way into the kitchen, unlike Toby, who refuses to get over that small little ledge and, you know, actually go in the kitchen. By the looks of things, they're using the exact same charging station, which is not a problem at all. Their charging station actually charges the robot pretty quickly. They do, of course, give you two AAA batteries here that I believe will be used for the included remote. So I'm assuming you can also start this robot with a remote. I'm not sure if the robot came charged or not, but I'm gonna find out in a minute. But before we do that, let's take the film off of the charging station. It's mainly like a plastic and glossy plastic charging station here, but it does a good job. The robot automatically goes into the charging station and charges itself once it runs out of battery. All right, we're gonna do the old peel for this new robot. Oh man, it actually looks so good. This new robot comes with like an entirely glossy finish on top here. It looks very high-end, much more high-end than Toby. And overall, like, I like the design of it. It's so stealthy, it actually looks good. Unfortunately, the top of the robot will kind of be like a fingerprint magnet if you do end up like poking this guy around. Now, I've never started a robot with like a remote, and I don't know if these guys are like paired in any way. So I'm gonna go ahead and press like the auto button. It actually works. Oh my god, it's ramping up. Off it goes. This one's way quicker. Look at it go. Oh, how's he gonna do? Okay, he's bumped into it. Yo, this robot vacuum's pretty cool. It's bumping into objects. It's kind of like reacting to things faster. And it comes back here. What if it bumps into Toby? We haven't named this one yet, so I don't know what to call it. Oh my god, it's gonna push Toby. I'm gonna have to start like a Robot Wars channel at this point. Oh my god, he's relocating the boxes. How nice of you. He does like those cardboard boxes though. I feel like he's gonna make his way into the box, but I'm not sure. Wait, no. That would have been pretty funny if he would have just like gone straight into the empty cardboard box there. Oh, he has encountered an object there, but he didn't even bother sucking it up. He just left it alone. Now using this remote, oh, he has made his way into the box. How's the cardboard box, mate? Good? He's vacuuming the inside of this cardboard box now. He's doing a great job. He's doing a great job. And hello! All right, we can turn it off by pressing the pause button. Like, this remote actually works. I don't have to like manually press this button anymore. But this robot vacuum does also happen to have like Wi-Fi connection, as that's of course how it's going to interact with your Amazon ALEXA and all. And it does also have an app on your phone. Hey, it's flashing. Okay, cool. Yeah, flashing away. Will this actually connect to the network? Or will we have the same problem that we had with Toby? Because I tried to go through the same process with Toby a while ago when I first got him, like 3 months ago. But this did not work whatsoever. The app was just playing up all the time, and it just refused to connect to my Wi-Fi network. And here we go, 60% connecting to network, and it doesn't want to connect. So I'm gonna contact the company that sent me this robot, and I'm gonna ask them how to actually like properly use their app to connect your robot to your Wi-Fi network, because I can't seem to be able to do it myself. So once they show me how to properly do it, I'll show you guys as well in like my full review of this robot right here. But until then, thank you all so much for watching. I'll make another video about this guy pretty soon, hopefully, showing you how to properly set this guy up and giving you a little bit of an update on how life is with one of these robots right here. Because with Toby, life is hectic, but with this guy, hopefully it's a little bit of a better experience. But this robot does need a name. The other one's called Toby. What is this guy gonna be called? It could be like a girl's name, it could be like whatever name you want. Leave a comment down below in the description with any name suggestions, and the comment with the most number of likes, that's the name that I'm gonna pick for this robot. Once this video goes live, I'll check the comment section in like a couple of days, and the most thumbs up comment, that'll be the name of the robot. But until then, thank you all so much for watching, and I hope to see you in another video soon. I'm kind of excited, but at the same time, genuinely worried to what the YouTube community will name this robot.